All right, Shalom, Shalom. Call Haloyim, La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, rule well, and who have taught me this knowledge. And salutations to you, sincere Akim out there doing the work of truth sincerity. Shalom to you. Shalom to the Akwathium that believe as well. I'm back at you with another lesson, Lord willing, edifying. Uh, I seen this video um, come up on my YouTube homepage. You know what? Got the video feed showing you different videos, and I clicked on it, and it happened to be that I was just watching the Charlotte brothers do a edifying lesson on how Esau is tying Jake to uh, radical extremist groups, um, basically label them as terrorists or supporting terrorists, which is all a lie. But this is what the devil does, man. So I'm going to play this clip right here, and Lord, when this video is edifying, and I want to say fair use, fair use. I want to let just a little snippet of it play to show you the kind of BS that's coming out of this man's mouth about what's going on and how he's going to associate you tribes with terrorist groups, even though it's all a lie. But it's all to persecute the real people of the Lord. All right. And if you call up out there because you want to be foolish and follow a multitude to do evil, that's on you, Jakes out there, man. Black Lives Matter is not about you. It wasn't started by you. It wasn't organized by you. So if you're participating in it, that's on you, man. All right.
And they decapitated babies, shot and killed babies, raped women, killed women, took hostages, slaughtered families in their homes. These are disgusting, vile terrorists. That's all they are. And that picture, the reason we know about the paragliders is Hamas. They're the ones that released the video of the paragliders because they were so proud of the carnage. And Black Lives Matter in Chicago embraced the killing of Jews. They are.
See, this is what the devil does, man. This is what the devil does, man. I mean, really? But when you bring up his people, Harvey Levin is a small hat, by the way. You bring up his people, what they've done, which I was just doing a few hours ago, about 3 hours and change ago. I did a video about it was a video that was history, basically like a commentary video I was doing, showing you their involvement in the transatlantic slave trade and the basically the birth of America. They was around, plantation owners, many of them, most of them, most of the plantation owners or slave masters here in America go back to Harvey Levin and his people. But they'll never admit it. And if they admit it, they'll make little of it, like slavery was a small thing. This is why this devil right here, this is why he's speaking like that, man, because he know, man. See, they want to get everybody to sympathize and be on their side, but your very own people enslaved the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American people. You were part of the genocide and the colonialism and the birth of America. And I proved that with the history commentary video I did a few hours back. Okay. And this is why he would be talking the way he's talking, because he's a small hat, born in 1950 to a small hat family in California, in LA, California, man. See? But this just goes to show you that who was the real target of Esau. Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Because why? It's going to be a time of trouble, all right, during this time, which was way worse than any other time of trouble that we've been in as a people. All right, 70 AD, the transatlantic slave trade, hardcore slavery here in America, genocide, right? It's going to be way worse than that. And it's going to be a time of trouble, all right, for our people, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American people. Because Esau wants to do away with our people. Okay? He wants to do away with our people, man. Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. See, it says the time of the end, right? And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. Right? So even Michael, the archangel Michael have to stand up, okay, and stand for us the Israelites that believe, man. This how much tribulation, this how much evil is going to be upon our people. This is called Jacob's time of trouble. See, Jeremiah 30, starting at verse 5. For thus saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Yeah, because when you read it on the NLT side, it says, this is what the Lord says. I hear cries of fear. There is terror and no peace, which that terror is getting ready to come from Esau, man. Excuse me. All right, that terror, wrath, same thing. When it speaks about it in Revelation, the 12th chapter, about the devil coming down to you, having great wrath, he's somehow Esau, Edom. And we're living that time right now. All right, Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Who was the devil? Esau, Edom. All right, from the central banker zone down to the lowest Edomite. All right, they're going, hey, they're going to come down hard upon you tribes, man. If you don't lay the heart, that's going to be on you. This is why we warn you of these things. We warn you about the evil that's approaching, man. We do our job as watchmen and tell you that, hey, get yourselves together, turn from evil and wickedness and turn unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which, can help you, all right, when the destruction come. Okay. Back at Jeremiah 30 and 5, for thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Actually now and see whether man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, like as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Yeah, because the terror that's going to be upon our people are going to be so, it's going to be so, terrible. You're going to see a lot of our people perish, all right, in the time to come. All right, 2/3 are going to perish, man. This is why we bring out the 2/3 scriptures, man. In Zechariah 13:8. All right, verse 7, it says, "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." Yeah, the elect gonna be saved out of it. Okay. Let's read that on the NLT. In all history, there has never been such a time of terror. It will be a time of trouble for my people Israel. See, yet in the end they will be saved. So, who is Israel? The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American people. Harvey Levin, he knows it. This, this small hat knows. He knows what's up. See, they want that birthright back. This is why when things happen to our people, nobody stands up for you. You know, you Negroes. You fucking morons that's in the Black Lives Matter movement. You guys are a bunch of degenerates, man. You stand up and supporting people cause when no one supports your cause. No one supports your cause. Your cause is never looked at and never taken into consideration when they have these security councils and when these when these devils are making legislations, when they talk about fixing things within society. You're not on that table of talking points of how can they help better the situation of you so-called Negroes. And a lot of you just doing that shit just to help bring that what the scriptures say that help furnish the table for that troop, man. You're preparing the table for that troop, man. This is why a lot of you gotta go, man. You went to a organization that you don't even know about, but yet you're holding up BLM signs. I mean, just foolish, man. Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Your ass haven't even went back and looked it up of who even started this. The same man, George Soros, look up George Soros. He the one started this BLM. Look at this. This is from Associated Press. It says George Soros funds movements to disrupt communities. See? And you read it right here. It says, follow the money. How are illegal immigrants organized so quickly and young voters corralled overnight to demand open borders? Where did the saturation of the alphabet community ideology come from? How is it possible that Black Lives Matter seems to be everywhere? Or that the call for pot legalization is sweeping the nation? Or that there is an international movement for globalization simultaneously occurring in countries around the world? Follow the money, the George Soros money, through his Open Society Foundation. Because he's the one that started Black Lives Matter and all these different controlled opposition groups, man. And your black ass is gonna go out there like a bunch of fools and jump right out head first into it. Like something stupid. The list of tawdry, destabilizing, and dehumanizing projects funded by Mr. Soros goes on and on. Drug legalization, laws enabling the sex worker industry, abortion, and gender identity politics. In addition, Black Lives Matter groups around the country and groups called Resist, Disrupt J20, Indivisible, and Women's March all are designed, to weaken Donald Trump and pro-freedom policies, which they're showing you who's behind it. They're showing you who's behind this shit, man. Hosea 4 and 6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. See? It says, verse 7, as they were increased, so they sinned against me, therefore will I change their glory into shame. Yeah, and we already been put to shame before all the nations for our disobedience. And yet and still Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has stretched forth their hand unto our people, and our people refused, man. Here it is. The Heavenly Father set up his son to redeem us, and 2/3 of our people don't want to be redeemed. They want to live right here in America. Right in the fucking ghetto. Which makes no sense, man. This is why a lot of you going to perish, man. A lot of you going to perish. What's that, Jeremiah? Let's see here. A lot of you going to perish, man. Jeremiah 15 and 3. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. All right. Not only are those troops going to be unleashed on you, throwing you in a concentration camp. Oh, the hour of temptation. Let's not forget about the MOTB. Can't forget about that. What is these National Guards and enforcement, law enforcement in general, what they known to have? Dogs. They've known, America's known to sick dogs on you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American people. They're known to do that. So it's nothing new. It's nothing. It won't be anything shocking, man. They want to destroy you, man. Again, Esau want that blessing, man. He want that birthright back. He want that birthright back, and he want that blessing that Jacob received. And he'll do anything to get it, man. You're just feeding right into it. You're feeding right into it, man. Like I said, Jacob's time of trouble is going to be upon every last one of you tribes, man. So those of you that don't believe, I mean, it is what it is. I'll just say that. Second Esdras 16. Let me see here. I'll start at verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Yeah, all these things going on, and yet Jake still ain't landed to heart what's going on. This is why the Lord said, in their affliction will they seek me early. Because you're not seeking Yahweh by Shemal Shah while he may be found. Verse 21, it says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they will think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. It's going to be terrible out here, man. Women going to be getting, man, they're going to be getting, ravished out here. Children going to be torn to pieces. Houses going to be destroyed. What do you think happened in chaos, man? When society breaks down, when there's all out a war, whether it's civil war or military war, there's a lot of casualties, a lot of loss of life, man. Verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. See? And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. See? This is what's coming to the earth, man. The Lord is getting ready to bring forth great judgments upon this earth. And a lot of our people are going to be caught up in those plagues because they don't believe. Their incredulity is going to cause them to perish out here. All right. Meaning what? Their unbelief. Them being faithless. All right. Being faithless is going to be your demise, man. That's going to be the demise of you tribes that don't want to be obedient children, man. You always thinking everything is a game, man. Everything is a damn game till shit happens. And it goes back to you not fearing the Lord, man. Jeremiah 5:21. Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Yeah, because when you think about that, the fact that even King David knew that the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, is a part of that sword of the Lord, excuse me. But you Israelites out there, you don't think Esau is your enemy. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which I have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. But this people hath a revolting and rebellious heart. They are revolted and going, because with all these things going on, you see society breaking down. You see the infrastructure of America is pretty much finished, man. It's through. You see the economy. You see the dollar getting ready to collapse. You see the jobs, is getting tighter and tighter. You see these wars, all these prophetic signs that were given to us to observe. All right, the Lord's coming, and you still not laying shit to heart, man. You're not laying these things to heart. Oh, these niggas crazy, man. These, Shlaki, I didn't mean to say shit, but sometimes you get, little, frustrated, little angry. I should say, I get a little angry sometimes, thinking about the simple-minded shit our people do. I mean, it's crazy, man. It says, but this people have a revolting and a rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. Verse 24, neither say they in their heart, let us now fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, our power, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in his season. He reserved unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. hey, you don't want to, think with your minds and say, hey, man, maybe what these men, all right, from the apostles on down to us young brothers, and all the other brothers out there, they may be in different camps, but you truly believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, you're true worshipers of Yahweh Shema Shai, and you fulfill your office, all right, within the body. They see us and they just they ride on down the street, they talk shit, speak against. You're not really speaking against us. You really speak against Yahweh Shema Shai. We've been seeing judgments happen for Jake doing that. You know, but this is gonna be your this is gonna be your demise, man. Matter of fact, what's that precept? Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. I believe it's something like covenant with death. Let me see. I might. Yeah, con. This is it right here. So Isaiah 28:15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. And it's pretty much what you do, man. When you rebel against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. With the overflowing scourge, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. See? This is what Jake do. All right. Let's jump down to the point. Verse 18, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand when the overflowing scourge shall pass through. Then ye shall be trodden down by it. Okay. You're gonna be and you're gonna be trodden down, man, when all this hell pretty much come upon you, man. When all hell break loose, you're gonna be trodden down, man. And that's the bottom line. All right. And when you try to seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua, when all hell break loose, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too damn late. Hosea 5:15. And I will go, it says, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. And that's true. When Jake getting their ass kicked, they're gonna want to call on the Lord then. But the Lord ain't gonna hear you. Because you didn't choose, to fear him. When you had time, when you had liberty to turn unto him and seek him, you didn't do so. So you're gonna be trodden down with the terror that's coming. All right, so with that, I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna say, Lord willing, this video was edifying. Until the next video, I want to say Shalom and the Bible Ball.